Hello everyone and welcome to the Right Handbag. I'm creating a video today because I was tagged by Winnie BLV. It is actually almost midnight, but I'm going on a little 2 or 3 day getaway with my husband, so I've got to film this before I leave. So this video is on my bags go well with these scents. I am very honored that Winnie tagged me in this, but I gotta tell you, I don't know how to say some of the stuff, so I'm going to be saying some words and I'm going to pronounce them badly. So that's all I can do. I'm sorry. I have all these things on my iPad to click on and to read you the sense and what's in them like Winnie did, but I don't know how to say any of them. So let's just get started with my bag of the day and a bag I bought from Winnie B. Yep. She put it up for sale. I got it. And I have a funny story for you before we talk about the scents. So I recently released a video about how I'd been buying a lot of handbags. And I told my husband, I'm done. I got this one over here, the Petite Mall Souffle, last week. And I was like, I'm totally done. I'm chill. And then Winnie put this up for sale. And then I told her, like in so many videos, I loved it. And then I contacted her and I got it. And I didn't really know how to tell him yet, hey, another bag. So, as I do with all bags, I rushed over this morning and I showed it to my mom. And I was so happy. And she's like, have you told your husband? And I was like, no. And then I come home. And about 5 o'clock, my mom and I get on the phone, and she's on speaker as I'm working. She says, well, did you tell your husband about the bag yet? And he was right there. I wasn't going to tell him yet. And so I run away, and he goes, what was that? So, Winnie, I love the bag. I will cherish it. But I had to do the, sorry, honey, another bag. But at least it wasn't a P9. Anyway. So let's get to the bag. Now, this is the bag, and this is the scent that I think goes with her very well. And this is where I don't know how to properly say it. And I've watched a bunch of videos to try to figure it out. And it is the Louis Vuitton. There it is, I think. D'Absence. I hope that's right. I don't know for sure. I love this. Okay, so I associate this kind of like people who love essential oils, which have never worked for me. But when I put this on, I just feel happier. I don't really know how to explain it. So let's talk about what they say. The key notes are mimosa, jasmine, rose, balsam of Peru, and sandalwood. I can say these notes. I just can't properly pronounce it. So I love it. I think you can see from the bottle, I got this on Mother's Day, and I've sprayed quite a bit of it. Now, I don't know if I get used to the smell and don't smell it, or if it doesn't last that long, but I reapply it, and it smells heavenly. So I highly recommend this. So this goes with my cute little 2023 Christmas animation Nano Speed. Okay, now let's talk about this bright bag, the Keep Ball 25 and what they call lemonade. I have the perfect scent for you in this bag, but I have to admit to you that I'm wearing it far more than any other scent. And that is the Valentino Yellow Dream. I felt terrible because on Mother's Day I got like 2 or 3 of these. And then I'm wearing this every day. This lasts all day long. And it goes perfectly with the bag, right? So I love this. And I will talk to you about the notes. Let's click on it and find out what it says. All right, there's a bunch of fancy words in here. No, maybe it's not this one. We'll see. Okay. It's a long list of the fragrance description. It has zesty notes of Italian, some kind of lemon. I'm not even going to try. It's got a delicate Turkish rose essence enhanced with tender peony flowers. Okay, let me say this. I have allergy-induced asthma, and the majority of the time I cannot wear perfumes because they just, and I think I even talked about this in a video, that the very first time Louis Vuitton came out with perfume, I got one and I couldn't wear it. I had to give it to my mom. So this, I normally avoid flowery stuff because it makes me feel unwell, but this one does not. So if you're like me, check it out. I always say go into Macy's and let them spray it on you, on your arm, and see if you have an asthma attack. But for all the ladies in the mall who seem offended when I don't want to get sprayed, I don't want to have an asthma attack unless I'm prepping for it. So, all right, let's go to the next one. Okay, it has a creamy, spicy Madagascan vanilla absolute with a vibrant Virginia cedarwood. It's pretty darn fancy, but it smells fantastic. It also has a floral scent with hints of citrus and musks. Okay, it goes perfectly in spring and summer. I'm wearing it in the winter, but in Florida, that's probably like your spring and summer if you're in a cold area or a warm area. I don't even know. It's hot here. It goes well all year long. So I love this. And Minx for All was asking the other day on Instagram about vanilla scents, and I think this is one of the best. And to show you how much I love it, from Sephora, I put this in my handbag and I carry it with me. That's how much I love it. So I have these, and this comes with this little rubbery thing. So if you're a dropper, and I am a dropper, it doesn't break. Let's see if you can see that right there. Now I bet if I dropped it like that on the tile, perhaps it would break, but it holds up pretty well. Okay, let's go to the next bag. A very classy bag. A very, very classy bag. This is the Louis Vuitton Monoglam Side Trunk MM that I adore, and I have featured in several videos. So let me get the perfume for you in my notes. Here it is. Now this perfume I wore for probably 10 straight years because it didn't impact my asthma. And every time I wore it out, people were like, my God, you smell amazing. What is that smell? So it's weird for me to wear other fragrances, but it is Coco by Chanel. I don't know if I can get it to zoom in quite right, but it is just the regular Coco. Now there's like Coco Mademoiselle and Coco everything, and there's like so many of them, and there's a bunch of pinky, yellowy, flowery ones that make my asthma, my lungs hurt. So this is the one. And interestingly, this has a focus on vanilla. I think it does as well. So let's look at the scents here. It has contrasting notes. See, I'm reading. A mysterious and provocative ambery scent. Smells kind of sexy, I think is what they're trying to say. It opens with a citrus note of Sicilian mandarin and reveals a voluptuous heart of jasmine absolute. Sounds like a sexy novel. This is where I can't say the words. So heightened with touches of yangling, I don't know, from the Comoros and Tunisian orange blossom. Oh, and then it has, this doesn't have vanilla in it. I don't know what I was thinking. It's tinged with Indonesian patchouli, benzoin, and tonka. I can say tonka. More details. There's lots of details. So, I love Chanel. I also love number 5, but not for any of these bags. I love this when I have a classy bag and I'm dressing up. And this one I love as well. And, of course, the Yellow Dream. So, I think I fulfilled everything that Winnie asked me to do. And I tried not to humiliate myself saying words that I don't know how to say. But I do greatly appreciate her tagging me. And if you love a bold bag, this one is certainly it. And it goes phenomenally well with any Star Wars t-shirts you have, especially the black ones. So definitely check out this handbag. And thank you so much to Winnie for allowing me to buy this bag from her. And it's pink inside. Oh, there's a pink wallet in there because I took it out today. It's beautiful. I love it, and I'm excited. So I guess I need to tag some people. So I'm going to tag Georgelina's Journey. And I think that Winnie tagged some other people already, but maybe not. So let me, oh my God, I should have planned this better, but it's midnight. And then let's do Smiling Cats Couture because I talk to her every day. And not every day, but like we go back and forth on Instagram liking photos and stuff. And she has so many great bags. She has to have great perfumes is what I'm thinking. And then to get her back on YouTube, because she's so busy working, selling handbags, let's try to get Candy's Sweet Love for LV. And I apologize because I know you're really busy. But you don't talk about perfumes a lot. So tell us what you wear. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry I can't pronounce certain things and I sound stupid. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. And if you can, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye.